Hi guys and welcome to my channel. It's December already, so today I'm going to do my November wrap-up. I haven't read that much this month because I've been busy with traveling and studying and actually going out with my friends here in Berlin because I want to see as much things as I can while I'm here. I've also tried to take part in NaNoWriMo, but I only ended up writing 13,000 words, which is about the same amount as I did last year. And yeah, it's not that much considering the objective, like the point of NaNoWriMo, but I'm still proud of myself, and I managed to read four books this month, so it's still something. The first one I read is this one called in English In the United States of Africa. It was written by one of my professors and it's some kind of essay, critical writing about imagining a world where Africa would be this kind of equivalent of the United States of America today, and the rest of the world is poor and in need of help. And it's a really interesting book, though I didn't enjoy it that much. I really liked the concept of it, but the story was just maybe not my thing. I don't know, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars I think, and I wrote a review on my blog which I will link in the description if you want to know more about this book. I'm currently having a class which is called Afrofuturism. It's a class by this professor who wrote the book I just talked about, and he's a guest professor in Berlin at the moment. And I also read 2 other books for this class. I read them on my Kindle. So the first one is called Memoir of a Porcupine, which was written by Alain Maboncou, who is another author who wrote in French and who won the Renaudot Prize for this book, which is the equivalent, I think, of the National Book Award or something like that. This one I really enjoyed. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Also have a review on my blog if you want. Basically, it's inspired by African culture, and it's the story of a man who has like this kind of double animal who's a porcupine, and he's the narrator of the story, and he tells their story and how they used some kind of magic to kill people. It's a bit weird, but once you get into the story, it's really great. I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for diverse reads. And the last one I read for this class was called Mumbo Jumbo. It was written by Ishmael Reed. I'll try to see if I can show you the cover, but I'm not sure because like my Kindle doesn't want to show you the cover. Oh yeah, here it is. But it's in black and white, but this is the cover on Kindle. And this book was really confusing, honestly. I only gave it 2 out of 5 stars because it just felt like there was too much stuff happening. And yeah, I haven't written a review for it yet. I will probably do it at some point in December. Meanwhile, I will link the Goodreads page in the description if you want to check out this book, because if you're looking for diverse reads, it can also be something you might enjoy. The last book I read this month is a YA book. Finally, it just felt so good to read some YA because it's just like so much easier, and I just flew through it. And it's Heartless by Marisa Meyer, the book I received in the November Outgrade. And if you don't know what it's about, it's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, following the Queen of Hearts before she became queen, and how she became this bloodthirsty kind of women, and it was so amazing. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I just loved this book so much. I was just so emotional and like fangirling, crying and laughing. It was just amazing. I will write a review about it soon because I just finished it a few days ago, so I didn't have time to put my thoughts together and whatever. But it was absolutely amazing. I've also been reading some other stuff this month. So on my TBR I said I would continue Swan's Way by Proust, and I read about 100 pages of it at the beginning of the month, and then I just moved on to the book for my classes, so I didn't make too much progress in it, but I will definitely try to carry on with it in December because I really want to finish this book. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of the year. I've also been reading some other essay and stuff like that for my classes. So this one, you've probably heard about it, the original title. What? I can't find it anymore. Maybe it's at the end. Basically, it's this book by Hulu Bettelheim about fairy tales. Shit, was the original title? Okay, whatever, you've probably heard of this book, and I read the chapter on Cinderella since I'm working on it for my thesis, and it was really interesting, so just wanted to mention it. Also reading another textbook about fairy tales, which is definitely interesting as well. And finally, I wanted to talk about the books that I'm going to try to read in December, since I usually don't make TBR videos, but I just felt that it could be nice considering I'm just doing this video and whatever. So, for the month of November, I said I would try to read Peter Pan and Milk and Honey. I didn't get to read them, so I would try to read them in December because I really want to read both of these books. I also have on my TBR Basa in the Night, which was the book in the October Owl Crate, and I also really want to read it, so I would probably try and read it in December. Finally, I am currently listening to the audiobook for Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which was written by Benjamin Alvarez Sáenz, something like that. I'm sorry I butchered the name, I'm so bad at this. And it's narrated by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and his narration is absolutely amazing. I don't know what's better, the book or the narration, but I'm about 60-something% into the book and I love it so much. So yeah, that's it for today's video. As usual, thanks for watching. Maybe give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And yeah, I will link my social media in the description, as well as all the rest of the stuff I always put in the description. I don't know if anyone reads it, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you around. Bye!